Welcome back, Raretalks. You already know what it is. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't, go over to the Spotify, check us out, check out the new episodes. You already know what it is. And today I'm joined by the best co-host on the world. If you don't know who she is,
hi guys, Nats.
You might know her from the
Lowdown.
But now she's on
Raretalks.
and you already know what it is. You don't know. Come on. So yeah, today we're going to be discussing some very controversial topics. It's been a little while. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a minute still.
It's been a minute still, isn't it? It's been a minute since I grilled your blows and skirts.
You think you're going to grill me today?
Well, I'm not grilling you. I always just give it to you real because obviously,
Okay.
you know how it is, man. Always give it to you real.
Yeah.
But right now we're filming in Rare Hub. If you don't know,
time.
check out rarehub.co.uk. It's going to pop up right here. Right here. Yeah, you're going to see it. Go onto the website if you want to book a session in a podcast studio that is affordable and got great quality, as you can hear. Then go to Rare Hub. You already know what it is. You don't know. But anyway, listen, I've been going through a lot of abuse this week.
Really?
Yeah, I've been going through a lot of abuse online, man.
From who? Women?
From women. They've been abusing me because I'm speaking the truth.
Saying?
I just been speaking the truth.
What's the abuse been saying?
What's the abuse? All kinds of things.
Go on.
Like, you're misogynist, you hate women, blah, blah. You see, what I've realized, the biggest defense mechanism for women when they're getting corrected is to say that a man is being a certain way when he's not. Why is that?
You're asking me?
I'm asking you where.
You think I can speak for all these women?
But can you speak?
I don't agree with a lot of women's opinions, so maybe I'm not the right person to talk to about this.
Okay, so she doesn't agree with women's opinions even though she's a woman.
Yeah, I think a lot of women's heads gone, to be fair.
Yeah, because like I'll be talking and they'll just be like thinking they can. You know what happened to me? They was all jumped on me once, like 30, 40 women just in the comment section fighting me. You know what I'm saying? Women like to defend women even when they're wrong. That's the problem that you women have.
You women, and pointed at me. Okay.
So what are you?
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
But
So-
what you're talking about in general, and I am one person.
See, you're going to go with the generalizings because what women don't like to do is take accountability. So now,
I can take accountability.
because if you say men are like this, men don't say, oh, you're generalizing. We say, yeah, some men are like that still.
Yeah, but
You see
some
what I'm
women
going?
are like that as well.
But you see where I'm going? You see my point now?
Yeah, I
women
get it.
always stick up for women when they're doing bad stuff.
No,
That's
don't. If a woman's in the wrong, I will tell you that's wrong.
Will she?
Yeah.
I've never heard a woman do that.
What do you mean?
Women
I don't know
never,
what sort of women you'd be around, but like if one of my female friends,
Bruv, I'm online. That's what is women not real online?
I think a lot of people chat shit online.
That's a fact.
Entertainment.
That's a fact. What did you see that Sad Man video when he's talking about black love?
No, I
You
didn't.
were singing
I
Black
don't really
Love
watch Sad Man,
on
to be honest.
Bumble and that. Black love, holding their hand and the mad
I
thing.
can't watch Sad Man. I don't really. Yeah.
ZZ Mill said he's not an alpha, and he's
He's
still.
definitely not an alpha male. He's an arsehole. But that's another podcast.
See men like that, yeah. Like, what do you find? Like, do you find the men kind of attractive?
No, not at all. Who's Sad Man?
Like, you know, men that are just like that super like move like that. What do women actually think of them? Like, you're a woman. What do you think in your head of a man like that?
I mean, he's a little bit of a pussy, isn't he? I just feel like, I mean, not like that.
I did not say that. She said he's a pussy.
My choice of words can be really.
I'm gonna bleep that. I'm gonna be like, bleep. I think he's the kind of a bleep.
Yeah, he's just. I don't know how to explain him. He's not for me. So like,
I don't. Yeah, cool. But you know what? I feel like a lot of men fake it for the net.
Yeah, but he's trying to go for the sympathy vote. Like, I just. He goes for people to feel sorry for him. Like, I can't.
But it's working though.
No, but I don't
you
like
you
it.
got to rate. You got to rate.
Yeah, but it's working for a certain type of person. So all the people that like him. People that don't like him, and there's a lot of people that don't like him.
Yeah, but I think he plays to that agenda as well.
Yeah, 100%, because it works for him. You'd be stupid not to.
Do you think people do simp fishing? So simp fishing is the new terminology that I use. That when somebody is like comes online and they want to tell you a sad story, like randomly you're talking about something and then they just come, yeah, I was abused when I was 13 years old. You're like, all right, there is venting. I understand what venting is, but do you think the internet is a place that people should be venting on?
I mean, personally, I wouldn't put my private business on the internet, no.
But what about venting?
About a topic or a situation, yeah, but your personal life for example, I don't know, rubbing out your baby father online, it's not appropriate. Something like, I wouldn't do that. I would want to, but I wouldn't.
It's mad because the day and age that we're living in now, what I've clocked is that there's a lot of simp fishing and people feed into simp fishing. I promise you, that people are going to become social experiments soon. People are going to become social experiments, and you see, it's easy to manipulate the internet. And I was watching something called Clickbait, and it basically, the man is holding up signs saying he raped women, he abused the women. By the end of the movie, he never done none of it. He was an innocent man.
Yeah, I've not watched this yet. I've heard a few people talk about it.
But the thing is, the whole thing, it was like everybody was against him. Everybody dissed him.
Yeah, because he said he raped and abused women.
Yeah, but he holding up a sign. You could tell that he was being coerced to do it.
Okay.
But nobody even saw that part. All they saw was a man.
They just looked at the sign.
All they thought was abuser. And I feel like if we keep going in this direction that we're going in of women abusing men online and taking anger out and treating men bad online, women have sons. So your kid's going to grow up in a generation where he hates women because of the hate that he's been told to give. You know, the hate you gave little infants forever. Thug life. That's what it was called. The hate you gave little infants forever. You can't give a black boy hate all his life. He grows up and he's a normal human. He's going to grow up and he's going to hate the world. Poverty is going to make him want to do crazy things.
I feel like black boys suffer anyway, whether it's from the parent or outside. They suffer regardless.
Yeah, but then
it's always hard.
That suffering doesn't even get seen by the majority of masses. Nobody even cares. When a black man cries online, everyone says he's weak and he's playing victim. When a white woman cries online, everybody's behind her. Karen, how could that happen to you?
I mean, I see white women crying online all the time. I just skip past the stories.
Yeah, but I'm saying that the majority of people don't. So you might do that, but 100 million people don't, and it's like it. And you know the funny thing is, the girl was actually said, she came out and said, I was lying about all the stuff that I said. She said, I lied about getting abused, I lied about... And she got millions of views, and she lied about everything. And she got a big fan base, and then one day she came out and said, I'm going to lie. Before people expose me, I'm going to tell you the truth. And she came out. And everybody...
Is this the clickbait movie?
No, this is real life. Everyone knows who that white girl is. I'm not going to even say her name. She doesn't even deserve promotion on my show. But she done it, yeah.
To you?
Not to me, nothing to do with me. But yeah, there was a white woman that did try to do a funny thing to me once.
Go on.
But yeah, she don't get no airplay on my show.
Okay.
Yeah, don't know. But anyway, like I was saying to you, it does actually happen. That is a fact. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, when a black man is suffering, everybody expects him to be strong. It's like we have this false narrative that the black man doesn't crack and he doesn't have emotions or feelings. And society's painting it like that, like he's this macho person. And then he comes home and he has to play up to that role because that's what society has pushed on him. Showing emotion is weak. Crying is even weaker. You know what I'm saying? Even though human emotions that you have to cry. As a human, you have to cry. Tears weren't meant to stay in your eyes. Yeah, that's why they get formed and they come out.
There's all different types of tears. It's actually
healthy to cry. Crying is not always a bad thing. You could cry tears of joy.
Yeah,
when you see a baby born, you cry. Not that you're weak, you're strong, but you feel overwhelmed at that moment. You could cry if you got the job that you've always desired. You could cry if you get the woman that you've always wanted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not even that you lost her, you just got her. You could cry if you believe that something was going to happen to you and it never happened and you made it out somewhere. You know, like anything. But we've made it as a thing that men crying is a weakness, and that's where the real
I don't see men crying as a weakness though.
Well, a lot of
I feel like men that cry, they're strong. Like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I don't feel like it makes them weak at all.
Yeah, well, you're one of a million. Other people might.
No, I'm not just one of a million. There's a lot of women that think the same as me. They're just not online.
Do you think good women ain't online?
Most of them are not. Yeah.
So why are you online? You a bad woman?
No, I wasn't online until I started podcasting.
I never saw you, so I wouldn't know. I
wasn't online. So I had like 100 followers. I didn't really post much. I didn't really go online. I weren't that person.
Do you have Facebook?
I have a Facebook, but it's ghost. I don't use it. I've never really used it.
Allow it. You was on Facebook back in the day. Yes, you was.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I know. Man used to see your Facebook. You used to post bare pictures.
No, I didn't.
You used to post, everything, your whole life on Facebook.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
I was never that person.
You was.
Not me.
You was. But then you grew out of it. You found someone told you about yourself and you grew out of it.
This man is a whole prick. This is bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
It is.
You used to post your whole life.
I did not post my whole life.
How was it? Did you enjoy doing that?
I didn't post my whole life.
Did it make you feel better inside? I'm just asking a question. You don't have to be scared. Just say
I'm not scared. Like, I'm not a person to post my whole life. I don't do that.
But do you think that people post sometimes looking for sympathy?
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
I don't know. So the whole world knows their business, or they've got no friends and they need someone to talk to. Fuck me. I don't know.
Who do you think feeds into sympathy and empathy the more, men or women?
Women.
I think men, personally. I think there's a lot of emotional men online. I think there's a lot of men that are raised by single mothers that are very emotional. Yeah,
but men, they hide their emotions and they don't like to share them. So you ain't really going to see them online.
What do you mean?
Like, men hide their emotions.
In the comment section, men be getting real emotional, love eyes emojis.
Towards women. Towards women, yeah.
You make me want to risk it. Like, man, just saying stupid stuff, that's emotional, bro.
That's not emotional. Like, what, you see a body, shit.
You see a body and you lose your mind, fam. No, they're not. No, man ain't chatting shit. Some men are losing their mind. I know man that have WhatsApp groups just of gal, of big batty gal that they want to.
Really?
Yeah, them man are losers.
Okay.
They just fantasize over gal. Me, I could never do that. Don't ever get it twisted.
A WhatsApp group just for women's bodies.
The women's bodies, they be like, have you seen this thing? They just post bare filthy content.
Have they got wives at home?
Who?
These men.
I don't know. You asking me? I know they're friends.
So how do you know?
How do I know what?
That they've got WhatsApp groups.
Because man, I've seen on other man's phone, man, they say, oh, show me pictures on that. I don't want to see that.
How do you not know that he's got a wife?
What do you mean if I don't know? I don't know if he's got a wife or all the other people in the group's got a wife. How am I meant to know? Am I a fed?
Are they not your friends?
Am I a fed?
Mate, you might as well be.
Am I a fed?
Do you want to be a fed?
You must be a fed.
Do you want to be a fed?
You look like a fed still. You look like a fed. You look like a fed. You look like a fed.
Yeah,
I move like fed.
Me.
Yeah, I move like investigator number one.
People, me.
You're moving like federal informant number one.
No, that's
a real question though I really want to ask you is, how do you love a black man?
How?
Yeah. Now you see, people will be racist and say, why is it only black men that you're talking about? Why is it white men?
Because black men go through the most, I guess, and they're probably the most emotional inside, like they're hurt inside, isn't it? So I don't know. It takes, mate. This is a hard question. It takes a lot, I think. It takes a lot. You can't just love one thing about them. You have to love everything. So you just have to basically accept who they are.
What's the first thing you have to love with that person, though? It's his skin color, because that's the reason why he's gone through everything he's gone through. See, a black man, if he was any other color, he wouldn't have been through all the oppression that he's been through. He's even gone through the point where people have told him, why are you always talking about slavery? He's gone through the point of people telling him that, you're less likely to make it because you're black. His own family members have told him, you might not be able to do this because of your skin color. Like, there's a lot that black people go through mentally that people don't see. Does it make sense? No, trying to work in a workplace and the whole workplace is against you because they don't like you because you look a certain way. There's so much stuff that black men go through, I think, on a personal day basis. So when it comes to a woman trying to love him, she might love him for his image and what he says, but this is so much more layers to that person. And the first layer you're going to see is his skin color. That's the first layer of a black man's skin.
I agree with you, but I don't really like any other people other than black men, so I wouldn't have answered that question.
I swear you and Ashley was talking about white men. Ain't you been with a white youth before?
No.
Alright, what about Arab?
No.
Turkish?
No.
She's lying.
I've been attracted to European people, but I've never been with one.
You've been with a Turkish don still.
A Turkish? Yeah. Who?
You look like you like Turkish delight.
I cannot take you serious, okay?
We say you like the thing, yeah.
No. There's nothing wrong with Turkish boys. There's some good-looking Turkish boys, but they're not for me.
Everyone's got different flavours.
They do.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's the wildest thing, like, someone's ever spreaded a rumour against you? What's the wildest thing you ever heard?
Don't know, to be fair. I don't really hear rumours about myself.
Yeah, you got fake friends.
Why would you say that?
Because if your friends ain't telling you what other people are saying against you, they're not even really your friends anyway, so you got fake friends.
When I was young, people wouldn't really talk about me because I was a little bit violent.
Oh, she's a gangster. Now we're getting to gangster nuts. Gangster nuts. He's a punch
As an older person, I don't really put myself around people for them to talk.
What are you talking about? Everybody had friends.
If people are talking, whatever they're talking about, fuck those, let them talk. I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I don't care for rumours much.
Yeah, but all right. But when you was younger, you did, because we all did. We all cared about our name when we was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there weren't really no rumours. Did you hear any rumours about me?
Where did you live again? What end's you from?
What do you mean?
This North thing is telling me about if I heard rumours. I'm from South side of London.
The man that told me that I'd met you before, how many years ago?
So that was an event. That was something that happened.
And then tell me watching me on Facebook.
Brother, your Facebook was lit. You used to post every single day, bro.
No, I did not.
Post their youths, everything. She's
Does
lying.
this not sound like someone that's stalking me, please?
She's lying.
She's not stalking me.
Brother, she's lying. She used to post everything on her life.
Man's a stalker, bro.
Tell you never. Say you used to never then. And we'll find the evidence. We'll find the evidence. She got bare family members and we'll find the evidence. Someone come forth of the family and let's make this official.
My family got me, bro. Ain't no one coming forward with shit, but there's nothing for them to come forward with.
You was actually posting your whole life.
I did not post my whole life.
She did.
Not me, boy. Maybe you got me confused with someone else. I got one of them faces. People tell me my face looks familiar all the time.
You know that's a chat line, yeah?
What? What?
You get finessed, bruv.
Who gets finessed?
People that say that to women is because they're trying to finesse them. You didn't know that was the easiest finesse line. Be real with me. You told me you didn't know that was a finesse line.
Really? No, I mean, like, even women tell me that.
Yeah, she's trying to chirps you.
No, babe.
Yeah, she learned that from the man them. Look, she's looking now. She's thinking now. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Way.
She's thinking. Oh my gosh, who moved to you? Which girl moved to you?
Like, I've had women approach me.
Like, she didn't want to say it. You know, she went.
No, I have had
a lot of women. Have you kissed a girl before?
No.
You're lying.
I've never kissed
I kissed a girl and I liked it, huh? You should lie, fam. You should lie. Is that how you're moving?
What?
You're moving mad still.
What is this? What is this? Get Natalie Day today.
Natalie?
I can go fuck himself, fucking prick.
She swore. Why are you swearing on camera? There's kids that watch man's podcast.
Kids don't watch this.
Yes,
kids,
they do.
And bleep it out, whatever. Like, what are you trying to do?
Certain man got grown kids and they're watching these things.
Kids swear as well.
No, they don't.
Just not in front of their parents. Yeah, they do.
Maybe that's true. Maybe kids are reckless.
They are.
Alright, so look, another question. You never answered my question about how to love a black man. You gave me some dead answer, bro. Serious.
How to love a
I might have to get a flipping dark skin thing to come in here and answer that question.
How to love a
black
black
skin
man.
girl on how to love black men. That's what you're making it seem like.
Think?
Yeah, 100%. I asked you a simple question.
Bruv,
how do you love a black man?
man? What are you talking about?
Okay, cool. So how do you love that black man? How do you pour love into your man?
What do you mean? You got to look after him in every way possible. Except 2 years. I don't know what you want me to say to you. Like, love is a lot of things. Love's just... It's not just about sex.
But how do you love him as a man? Not everybody else. I don't care about everyone else. How do you love your man?
Care for his needs. Tend to all his needs.
You can't tend to everyone's needs.
So your
his needs might be just get money.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? You're going to help him get money?
Why not?
Yeah, that's if you do that, then you're a good woman. Any woman out there, yeah, that says you love your man, but you're not helping him get money, you don't really love him. Yeah, because a man... He won't take care of you. And the only way he can take care of you is if he's got bread. So I'm saying to you right now, is that all you do? Tend to his needs.
What do you mean? What else do you want me to fucking do?
This question should be an easy question because you should be loving your man right now so much that it's easy. Like, for instance, you asked me, how do I love my woman, yeah, I'll be like, bro, you love her by respecting her, listening to her, honoring her, you know, giving her,
Tending
you know,
to their
love, be gentle with her, you know, show her that you love her, transfer her money into her account sometimes. Don't even tell her you're transferring, you just transfer her money. You know what's funny? You made it seem as if a man's never done that for you. Has a man ever given you money before?
No comment.
That's mad. What kind of relationship she's been in? You know, I believe women deserve a salary from their partner.
A salary?
Yeah, salary.
Oh, well, I've never been given a salary.
Because if you're living with a man, how else are you meant to get shopping?
Well,
if she's got 4 of your kids, what's she meant to do? Be running outside and working?
I never received a salary. I would just tell them I needed half the money for shopping.
And they'd give that to you?
Sometime.
Mad. What is that, the 15-year relationship? Yeah. But anyway, like I said, if you want to love a man, you've got to know him as a person. And loving him and respecting him as a black man is...
Yeah, but them things are standard in a relationship, like respect, loyalty.
Respect is not standard.
Caring. Yeah, it's
respect
standard.
is just the minimum.
No, it's
Who
not
says that? Who says that?
I don't even know. One of them female rappers. Who is it?
Female rappers.
Respect is just the... It is, well.
Respect is just the minimum.
Bro, I don't know. Right now, I don't know. But anyway... What was we saying? Yeah, I think them things are standard. Respect.
What do you mean respect is standard?
You should respect your partner, no?
I think people should just... I think respect is earned. Because if a woman's cheating on a man, you expect him to respect a cheating, unfaithful woman.
Why would you cheat on it? This is what I'm saying to you. Loyalty is another big part of that.
All right, let me give you this, yeah? Let me give you this. I class cheating as this. This is what I class cheating as. You're giving energy to niggas in the DMs. That's what I class cheating as.
Yeah, but why?
That's as bad as you sleeping with, man.
Okay, so what is energy in the DMs? Because
energy in the DM, I'm not talking about your businesswoman that's doing business. I'm talking about you're giving energy. Man's hollered at you, said, right, you look sexy. You're like, I've got a man. Or sent a ring to him. Or any of that stuff. Like, what does he need to see anything? I'm telling you, the biggest flex a girl can have.
Do you know how many messages I don't open because of that? And they end up just deleting from the request box because I just leave them sitting there.
But you know the biggest flex for a woman is not responding to a man when she's in a relationship. I'm telling you, that's the biggest flex for a woman. Gal aired me. I knew she had a man. The way she aired me was like I didn't exist. I wasn't even in the real world. I knew she had a man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, yeah, air. Man's came to her. Don just looked through, man. Like, man's invisible.
Is that not what you're supposed to do?
No, gal are giving energy. They're saying, I got a man. The moment you tell me you got a man is the moment our conversation's opened up. What, does he treat you good? Sometimes.
Yeah, but why would you even respond back to that?
What do you mean? Why did you respond in the first place?
I don't respond to say I've got a man. I just ignore it.
Man's moved to you on road, yeah? You've been at somewhere, yeah? You should be. You're in a bar, whatever, and it's moved to you. He said, well, let me get your number. And you said, I'm married, yeah? You said, I'm married. You showed him the ring. Man said, well, is it? Where's your ring?
It doesn't mean some people don't wear rings. You don't always need a ring.
So what, my man couldn't buy you a ring, yeah? See how the conversation's open up now?
I wouldn't entertain.
You're not meant to entertain nothing. Loyal girls don't entertain nothing.
This is my point. I would not entertain.
Do you know loyal girls don't even go online? You know, like the woman that's not even online. She doesn't even have an online account. It's like she's just invisible. The woman I'm really, really worried about is the woman that is a social worker. She's on every single social media platform.
I said the social worker.
She's a social worker, bruv.
I can't cope.
She's on every single media platform.
I don't have every single social
But she's
media
on
platforms.
Twitter. She starts telling you, I'm on Telegram. Why don't you join this group? You're like, brother, I don't even care about
I got
Telegram.
because my mum forced me to download it, but I don't use it. I've literally got Instagram and WhatsApp. I have Snapchat for the camera.
Bro, she can be, but any woman that's on every single social media website is a social worker, and she's dangerous.
Yeah.
I think in a relationship, this is my personal opinion, I don't think a woman should follow every single account that her man has. I don't think she should.
Yeah.
It becomes a little bit boring and stalking.
Do you think?
I wouldn't follow my missus on every platform. I wouldn't. Sometimes I think, if I'm honest with you, she had like a Snapchat or something, I wouldn't even want to follow her thing. I don't want to see what she's doing. Do what you got to do, man. Have your privacy. Have your little life. If it's fake and you're faking it to your friends, enjoy. Have have your little space and your little time to do that. If that's what you want to do, I don't want to be on.
You shouldn't. I feel like in a relationship, you shouldn't be paranoid about posting. If you're a person that posts on social media, if you feel paranoid about what you're posting, then you're doing something wrong. Does that make sense? You should just be able to post and share what you want to do. I don't feel like, even if they're on all these different platforms, what does it matter if what they're posting, there's nothing wrong with it?
Oh, so you're saying she should be able to stalk you?
No, no, not stalk you. I'm saying for her to have them for herself.
I don't. The thing is, what my thing is this: if you want to be a social worker, then do it properly. But don't just be a social worker for no reason. There's some women that are on all these social media websites because they got too much time on their hands.
Just because they want attention, they're not using it for business.
Or
I
they're
get what you're saying.
stalking their man because they want to see something. So they're on every single social media web. They check all of his followers. Do you know how mental that is, bro? You should be doing something way more constructive with your time.
Who's got time to check people's followers?
Bro, there's people I don't know, but I'm saying there's people out there that will check your followers and be like, oh, did you know this person's following, that person's following? I'm like, me personally, I'll be real with you. I couldn't even care less who follows me, who doesn't.
Do you know what? Yeah, that you say that reminds me of somebody. Actually, it's like these private investigator chicks, because there's them out there. My brother's ex-girlfriend, she was definitely one of them.
I just find it funny because me personally, I'm never stalking you ever. Trust
I don't
me,
feel like you should stalk.
And the funny
your
thing is,
partner.
I'll watch your stories. If I want to respond, I'll respond. If I don't want to respond, I don't want to respond. But more time, I'll be honest, like, I wouldn't even be like on my missus' stories like religiously trying to see if she's going to speak about me. I don't even care. If I were arguing with my missus and she posts something against me, I probably wouldn't even see it because I probably wouldn't play it.
I mean, I don't feel like I would, unless my partner was on social media, then I would watch it just because I like to watch.
But would you post, if you had problems with your man, would you post it on your story so that he can see it?
No.
Would you post like an indirect, like something that's
No,
indirect?
I don't post any indirects on my stories. I just put up stuff that I like or agree with or that makes me laugh.
I find it funny when somebody's indirecting me. I find it the funniest thing because if you can indirect me, then you can have a conversation.
Yeah, I would just talk. If I've got something to say, I'll talk. I'm an emotional person, so if I've got something to say, I'll just say it.
How do you think that makes your relationships when you're such an emotional person? How do you think that?
It just depends on how you... I'm learning to deal with them at the moment. So there's reactions, in it. Don't act on them. So it's like you can feel something. You're not going to be able to stop feeling it, but it's your reaction and how you deal with it.
Do you think that your initial reaction is always bad and that you should take time and reflect?
Yeah, sometimes, 100%.
I've learned that even with comments, that I respond to comments better when my mind's in a better place. Someone said, you responded to a comment 4 days later. I was like, you weren't that important. You know who you are. You wasn't that important.
Out of anger, you say shit you don't really want to say.
Yeah, it's kind of mad. I can't believe the person actually said that to me though. Like, you responded 4 days later. I was like, because you ain't that important. Like, are you serious? Like, what did you want me to... When you wrote your comment, I meant to respond straight away. Like, I'm not your man. If you're looking for attention, go to my man, bruv. Your man must be rubbed out for you to be flipping looking for attention for me. If any woman's online seeking attention from me and she's got a man, your man has failed and you're a dead girlfriend. That's the truth. You're dead missus. If you're looking for attention from a stranger, you're done out here. And gal do that a lot. They look for attention from the wrong places and then end up in wrong situations, in wrong places. They're in my man's DMs.
I agree with that.
They're from his DMs to a hotel to being pregnant to saying he's a waste man. You're done out
Yeah,
here.
no, I agree. I totally agree with that. I've seen it so many
Went
times.
from the DMs to the hotel to pregnant to he's a waste man. Look at the trend. Idiot thing.
And then they don't
Who's
let
the
them
real
see their
idiot
kids.
here? Who's the real idiot?
Well, in that situation, the woman.
Yeah, but women ain't gonna say, they say, oh, he deceived me, he manipulated me, he's a narcissist.
No, because more time, these women, they just free up things easily, or they're not aware of the sort of person that they're getting into a relationship with.
I think, you want my honest opinion, yeah? What happens is this. A lot of women are lonely. They're lonely people. They're very lonely individuals. So women will try and attack a man, yeah? But really they fancy him. Does that make sense? I know a lot of women like...
Why would you attack a man if you fancy him? That doesn't make sense. It's not primary school. I mean, that's what you do in primary school, you know? Like you push the kid or something, I don't know, because you don't know how to talk. So you play fight. I mean, that's kid stuff. As an adult, that don't make no sense.
Alright, cool. You're saying it don't make sense, but I'm telling you right now that there's bare people online that will trigger a man because they want to get a reaction from him because they like toxicity. So you know what? Women will come to my page, yeah, and hear me speak about certain things, yeah. They won't like what I say, but they will constantly come back. Don't you think that's mad? If you don't like...
That's psychotic.
But then she's going to go into a relationship with someone now with them behaviours. So that means that she likes that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
She doesn't feel normal unless she's got some kind of disrespect or rudeness or being belittled by a man. That's weird.
Yeah, but there's a lot of women out there for that. And you know what? I say each to their own. Because you know one thing I've learned in life is to never like push your way of living on someone else.
100%.
Yeah? So for instance,
but I'm entitled to my
there's a
opinion.
woman that she likes being in abusive relationships.
Yeah.
Now, you put her in a relationship when it's not abusive, she will make it abusive.
Because
Or she's going to cheat on him. Or she's going to violate him. Or she's going to do stuff to trigger him. I was in a relationship with a girl once. You know what the girl said to me? You're not bad. I said, what are you talking about? I said, lick me down then. I said, huh? Lick you down? I was confused. I stood there for a second and said, should I swing on her?
She wanted you to beat her.
So I was thinking, I need to swing on her to show her, like, because maybe she'll love me if I swing on her because this is the way she's making it seem right now.
Are you listening to me?
Yeah, but the thing is, in my heart, I couldn't swing on her. I couldn't hit a woman. I can't do it. It's not in my nature. I'll drag up a girl. I'll tell you from now, you mess with me and you move to me and so I'll drag you up.
Yeah, but I mean, if a girl's coming at you, you need to twist her up. But just hold her and twist her. Don't hit her.
No, I'm not going to hit her. I'm trying to say, but
some women, you need to twist them.
No, but I'm saying you'll get swept off your feet and you're on the floor. It's moving mad for you. You're getting
No. You don't put them on the floor. You just need to hold their hands.
You mean if a gal swinging blows at you, what you meant to do? Stand there, think you're flipping.
Yeah,
you got boxing gloves.
Yeah,
no, you're getting swung on the floor straight. I don't attack women. I've never even. I don't promote domestic violence.
I mean, a woman shouldn't be hitting a man either.
Thank you very much. And that's where the problem lies. Why is she allowed to attack a man, but man's not allowed to attack her back?
No, you shouldn't.
I believe if you're big enough to put your hand on a man, you're big enough to hold lick from him. That's what my mum taught me from young. Yeah, and that's the motto. But I still don't do it in my way, because I know my fists are kind of dangerous, so I don't want to put my hand on a woman. But my thing is this, yeah, and this is what.
So what about if you're in a situation where the man is beating the woman and she's used to getting beat up or fights happen?
That's what I'm trying to say to you. She said to me, "You're not bad. Lick me then if you're bad." And I looked at her and I thought, "Raw, this is." In my mind I went to a different place. I started to think, she's used to getting licked because she had a scar on her face. I said, how you get that? She's like, oh, my ex-boyfriend punched me in the face.
So she's used to defending herself.
But then she said she loved my man. She was even with him after he banged her over. So in my mind, she was like, I was with him for long and he brought me up bare times where I was with him. But then when I found out her story, that's what her mum and dad went through. Her dad died being an abuser to her mother. So my thing was this, yeah? She wants me to lick her down. I can't do it. That's the day she lost all respect for me as a man and she didn't want to be with me anymore. Imagine it. Because I didn't lick it down. She said, you can't be with me.
Really?
Yeah, so I said, you know what, for her, there's a man out there, that's for her. But I just wasn't that guy. Because I can't lick down woman.
I wonder if she's still alive, bro.
She's still alive, getting licks from a youth. She told
sorry
me in
for
the
her
last
kids.
relationship, my man had her locked in the yard for 3 days.
What?
I felt sorry for her. She was telling me some mad stories. I don't know if she was telling me the truth or not. You know when someone says something and you're like...
3 days?
3 days. He locked the door and said, if you leave the yard, I'm going to bruck you up.
How many kids this woman got?
None. She had no kids. It's a long time ago though, so I'm talking like years.
Hopefully she ain't got no kids, bro, because who wants a mum as a punch bag? Who, like, watching your mum go through shit as a kid makes you not want to receive the same kind of abuse, not expect it from a partner. Does that make sense?
Do you know what happens sometimes? We get something called passed down trauma from parents. So we don't want something, but we'll be in that situation and we won't think of it as bad as what it should be. Does that
Because
make
it's
sense?
the norm.
Because we've seen it before. So
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
it's not that bad. He don't punch me in the face. He only punched me in the body.
What?
Yeah, you see, that's
Yeah,
what, because she saw her mum get knocked out. So she's seeing like little blows in the leg and that as nothing. Does that make sense? So there's situation. And there might be...
If I'm seeing, you see, I don't even want to say too much about my business and thing, but if any man ever put their hands on my mum and I saw it, we're fighting. We're all fighting. I'm not watching that at all. Like, I'm not having it. So it's these women that watch that and that sit there in the corner and then go and accept that from another man. I don't understand it. And I can't be around these kind of women.
I think that when you get passed on trauma onto you, you think that it's actual normal behaviour to be actually get hit and to think that's right.
Yeah, I agree.
So when you see your dad being a narcissist or your dad treating your mum a certain way, you think that's normal. But I like to say this, yeah, who builds the standard of what is normal and what's not? Because I feel like we're making up things as we go along, like what is right and what is normal.
100% as far as society goes and what you're allowed to do with government and police and laws and stuff. But you know what feels right and what's wrong. So when you're growing your child, you're growing them to be truthful. You're growing them to be an honest person.
Are you?
Are
you though? Because sometimes parents teach their kids how to lie.
No, I don't teach.
If you tell I remember there was a time when like all parents done this. If you was below a certain age, you was allowed on the bus for free. Yeah, so they'll say, "Oh, say you're this age." Isn't that not teaching your child how to lie?
Yeah, I wasn't that person.
Right,
Ask my kids, I'm that person. They'll be like, Mum, let me walk through the barriers. I'm like, no, let's all just pay. They'll tell you I'm not that person.
All right, what about when they called the house phone and your mum would say, tell them I'm not in?
No, I never got my kids to answer the house phone.
You know what I'm saying? What happened? I'm not talking about you. I'm saying, did your mum ever do that with you? Tell someone you're not in.
100%, yeah, definitely.
Like, what do you think she just taught you?
How to lie.
Okay. So now guess what? Who broke the plate? I don't know. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Of course, 100%.
So it's like a vicious cycle that happens a lot. And I feel that it's a topic that it's not discussed enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not discussed enough that parents actually teach their children bad habits. All right, let me give you this. A woman, she's had about the last 4 years, 5 or 6 partners, yeah? In 3 years, the child's like 6.
5 or 6 in
how long? And he's like 9 now, and he's seen a lot of men come in and out of his life. What do you think? What sign does that give to the child?
My mum's like, hey, bro.
I'm saying, what sign does that give to a child? Let's not judge people.
Yeah, but having all different partners and men in the yard is normal.
No, I'm saying, but what does that teach the son, though?
What do you mean?
It teaches him that if I'm with gal, I'm going to have to leave her as well. I'm going to beat and bounce just like all these man done because there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, good point, because there's men in and out. Yeah.
Do you see where I'm going with this? So he grows up thinking that this is normal behaviour to treat women like this. But the norm of what is right and what is wrong is considered by a society that is built upon wrong morals in general. This society, its whole morality is gone.
Yeah.
The whole morality of society is gone. And that's why you have people doing all kinds of weird stuff and it's normal. They said you can't force religion on anybody, yeah? Everyone's allowed to choose their religion. But they said if a child wakes up, a 6-year-old, and says, I want to be a boy, they should be able to have that decision to do that. You tell me if that's correct or not.
No, that's crazy.
As a society, people will say that you're being bad for your child for not letting them be something they want to be.
How long was we living before they decided to let men become women and women become men? It's money. Like, they don't, it's that, you was born one way, innit? Stay that fucking way. I just don't.
I think the sad thing about it all is that we're on a point where society is pushing
Don't
things
get
on
me
us.
wrong, yeah, because I sound really judgmental when I just say that. I feel like some people, I don't know what they go through and why they would want to change. So are we really... I wouldn't want to judge them, actually. Let me take that back. I take that back. I didn't mean it. I feel like people that want to
She's
change.
scared.
Thinking of, do you know what it is?
Scared of the backlash. No, don't be scared of the backlash. Don't come on Raretalks and do all that.
I know somebody.
No, don't be scared and come on my team now.
I know someone.
No, I'm not playing that game.
I'm not scared.
You are scared. You're being shook now because Because the people are gonna comment.
No. They know me very well. They know what I'm like, so they ain't gonna care. But my point is,
no, don't get shook on my team.
You've got to think deeper, innit? For somebody that wants to change their whole.
A 6-year-old.
No, I don't know about 6.
What does a 6-year-old know about change, bro?
No, I'm not about a 6-year-old. I'm about a bigger person as an adult. You have to be at least 18 to make that decision.
Who said that? Society's saying it's way younger now.
I feel like you should have to be an
adult.
adult.
They call it child abuse if you don't let your child do what they want to do.
What? To change their gender?
That's a life. That's a life decision to do because later on in life there's a. There's a
most children, yeah, but that's like you just want the kid to get bullied.
No, but I'm saying, do you know there's a community of people right now online that are mad about sex changes? There's a big community of them, and it's so mad that they made the sex change. You know that, but it's not getting spoken about. Everything else gets spoken about except for that. There's a massive community. I can't remember what they're called. They even got a name.
I don't know about all of this. I feel like this is a hard topic to discuss because you're just trying to get slandered for it.
See, scared again.
You
shook.
You are.
Yeah, I'm getting someone else. I'm getting J-Gang or someone.
I feel like
I need someone else on my team.
With people like that, you can't. I don't agree with it. I just feel like stay to what you've got. Why do you need to change it?
My thing is this, yeah. I feel like you should be able in this world to discuss anything. You should,
but you can't.
What do you mean?
You can, but some people are just not going to appreciate it.
I'm saying that making a life decision at the age of 6 is
you massive. Can't do that at 6. Just forget it.
You know what I'm saying?
At the age of 6, anybody that's child abuse. Not letting your kid do it is not child abuse.
At the age of 6, at 6 years old, yeah, I don't even know what I wanted to be. I think I wanted to be a fireman, bruv.
I mean, at 6-year-olds, you want to be everything.
At 8, I said I wanted to be a lawyer. 11, I wanted to be a football player. You see how I've changed? And I'm proper passionate about everything, So I want to be a lawyer. I'm going to study law. Then I start reading books and I was like, this is complicated. It's too many big words. I was like, I need a dictionary to understand this book. That's when it's peak. And I was opening dictionaries I was like,
yeah, you can't do this.
I can't do this, man. This is too much for me. I said, I'm going to be football, man. I like football, man.
6 is too young.
6 is too young.
But this is the government, though, allowing them to...
It's the society. It's not the government. The government is a projection of the society. The government is a projection of society.
What? The thing is, government, it is the government because who said you're allowed to do that? The person that did that very first operation, that very first sex change, who told you that was okay?
No, I'm not on sex change. I'm saying kids being forced because they've said, I want to be something. I don't think that's correct. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with children being forced or coerced by their teachers to do something that they think they can make a life decision. And you as a parent are powerless to tell your child something that's like, you are a girl. I'm meant to tell my child that they're a boy, even though I know that my missus gave birth to a girl.
Yeah.
I know that she has a vagina, but I have to lie to her and tell her that she's a boy because if I don't, you lot are going to say to me that I'm a child abuser of my child because I don't want my child to be what they want to be. But my child's only 6 years old. My child just learned how to stop wetting the bed. Kids are still wetting the bed and using dummies at 6.
Yeah.
How can that child now...
So if he wants basically, I can't. So basically you're saying if the kid wants to pretend to be a boy, the teacher and everybody else has got to call that child by the boy name that they've chosen.
And if you don't as a parent, then you're a child abuse.
Society's confused because who's really abusing the child in that situation? Think about it.
Well, the real life, obviously, we know it's the people that are telling the child the false narrative. And that's the reason why kids grow up now and they grow up with a narrative.
They're fucking confused.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying if a youth grows up now and says, I'm a driller from young, he's going to live that out because everybody in society is going to push him towards that he's a driller.
Yeah.
You see where we're going with this? It's when you can base a negative stereotype on something, or maybe not negative, maybe some people say it's positive, that the child wants to be like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say as a grown person, if you're a grown adult and you want to do whatever you want to do your thing, live your dream. But I'm saying a child, I don't think a child has the ability to make that decision. I think parents at the youngest age make the most decisive decisions for the child, and
They do.
and you as a parent, you're doing what you think's best for your child. Society will tell you, "Oh, you're doing wrong. Why are you making your?" I might have my child in the house doing maths and science all day and reading books. "Oh, why don't you come out of me? Oh, I got to do my maths lessons with my dad or do this. Oh, your dad's too strict." Why is it
That's
people?
what my kids try to tell me. All my friends go out and I don't care about your friends.
No, but I'm saying, you see, when this is what I hate, yeah, is that why did they have so much say in what you do as a parent?
Your child. Yeah, I know.
Because your child is yours.
Because you sign your child to the government when you sign the birth certificate.
Oh, she wants to go down that route. I'm not on that deep route. I'm not on that deep route because that hole is so deep that when we jump down there,
yeah, there's no going back.
Yeah, I was called this episode "Conspiracy Theories."
You should get my mum on the show. My mum will get you shut down, bro.
You remember X-Files? Do you remember X-Files?
Yeah.
You used to find that scary.
I never used to watch it really, but I know what you're talking about.
You never watched X-Files?
No, the alien people.
Oh my gosh. What kind of childhood did you have, bro?
I've never really been a person to watch TV.
What? When you was younger? TV was the thing. Remember they just made TVs.
I liked cartoons and films.
What cartoons?
Disney cartoons.
Tell me 4 of your best cartoons right now.
When I was young.
She liked Beauty and the Beast.
No, I liked
Beauty and the Beast.
Are you gonna let me talk?
No.
You asked me a question, you're not gonna let me answer?
No.
I'm
controlling.
Basil the Great Mouse Detective. I don't know if you watched it. Do you know about that one?
I think I do still. That film, that's kind of sick. Go on, what else?
That one. I liked, I used to watch Beetlejuice all the time. I liked The Rescuers. Do you remember that?
What's that?
The Rescuers. And
the little youths when they go into the cave?
No, the little mice. And they used to rescue people and children. Yeah, I loved that.
I used to rust the mouse as well.
Do you know what else? No, I didn't like that. Do you know what else was one of my favourites?
Hey Arnold.
No, The Sword in the Stone and Little Mermaid.
You had a crap childhood, didn't you?
Yeah, I really loved Disney movies.
No, I'm saying you had a crap childhood. All you used to watch is Disney movies. I used to watch like stuff like Hey Arnold.
Oh no, I used to
Recess.
watch all of that stuff. Sister, Moesha, all of that stuff.
You never watched no Moesha, man. Did you have Sky to be watching Moesha?
Yeah, and I had the cable box.
Oh, you had Moesha, yeah? Who used to star in Moesha?
Are you serious?
Who was
Brandy,
that?
like, come on.
What was
Keenan and Kel, I used to watch that as well.
What was the sisters in Sister? What was their name?
Tia and Tamara.
Okay, cool. Who was the youth that used to be in it?
Oh, the little brother. What's his name?
Go home, Roger.
Yeah, the one from that group. I can't remember the group now, but yeah.
So you know a little bit.
B2K, was that the group?
I don't even remember. But I know one thing. Man had a sick childhood. Man watched better than movie.
Yeah, I watched all of that stuff.
Did you? I don't believe you.
I don't give a shit if you don't believe me.
Wow, she's rude, man. I just don't believe you. She's being rude. She's being disrespectful.
I don't give a fuck.
Why?
Because why do I need you to believe me? You asked me a question, I gave you an answer. If you don't want to believe me, that's your business, bro. That's on you.
Raw, isn't that she's dealing with me wicked this week? What happened? You come back with some vengeance. What happened to you? What? Because you're doing DM me now, you think you're fly, bruv. What's going on? She got a whole little show called DM me now and she's thinking
I've been having my own show, bro. The Lowdown's been out for the past year and a half, so whatever.
What happened to the Lowdown?
It's finished. The Lowdown's
I used to
gone.
really like the Lowdown. You know the episodes when you was in the bedroom?
Bedroom sessions, yeah.
Yeah. Bedroom sessions. They look so intimate. Were they very intimate?
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah, some dead dry thing.
Oh, so he just said that he really liked them. Man's a whole fool over there, bro. Whatever.
But so why do you think relationships fail? Why do you think
a lot of
relationships fail?
reasons? Communication. Definitely.
All you women talk about communication. You women can't even communicate properly. You communicate with emotions. You don't even communicate properly.
So we can't. We find it difficult sometimes, can't lie. But men should be more open to helping their women understand their emotions and why they're going through them, other than just shutting them down or arguing back. Because women, yeah, and I'll say this, we act off emotions all the time and normally regret them after.
So you expect us to sympathise with you and empathise with you, yeah?
I think.
Yeah, we should.
I think if
you're
you
saying
did
that we should
that a
put up
little
with your
bit-
bad behaviour. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that.
Yes, you are.
Help a woman understand what they're... Because more often than not, yeah, we go mad for no reason. No reason at all whatsoever. So it's just like, if you help the woman understand why she's feeling that way, then maybe she can learn from it and you won't keep going through the same thing.
You're saying that men should keep up with bad behaviour.
I didn't say that.
Do you think these quotes, yeah, are making a lot of relationships break up, like these dumb quotes online? Do you think they're the reason why a lot of
If
people
you're
are breaking
following quotes to live your life, yes, that is going to be a problem for you.
Because your life's not a quote. Let me just pull it out there. Your life's not a quote. Your life's real life. All these quotes be telling you leaving your man because he's not treating you right. You leave your man, you end up in depression, you're a mental yard. Yeah? You're done out here.
I think the quotes are quite funny, to be fair, but I don't live by them. You have to be an idiot to live by a quote. If a quote told me, if your man's not answering his phone, he's cheating on you, then I would probably think that my man was cheating on me all the time.
Is that what some quotes say?
But as I said, you got to be an idiot.
So when you call your man, you actually think that he's cheating on you. So why are you even in a relationship?
I didn't say that. Don't try and twist what I'm saying. I said if I believed the quotes, yeah, then that is what I would think. But I don't, because I don't believe these little quotes.
You don't believe the quotes?
No, I don't apply them to my life. I just read them.
I lie.
Whatever.
You think say a man is cheap on you because of quotes?
I don't think my man's cheating on me. That's why he's asking the questions. He's a
Well,
nosy motherfucker.
we got a special surprise for you soon.
Which is?
I can't show the people yet. But, we got a special surprise for the people. And we're going to do a big giveaway. One of these, not this week or next week, we're going to do a big giveaway. And we're going to have a live show soon. Raretalks live.
Let's do it.
But we need like 1 million people there.
Yeah.
But the difference in my show and your show is I'm going to do something called a hot seat. For 1 hour, people get into the hot seat and get grilled.
Okay.
Give them 3 questions, 5 minutes. You have
On the live?
And it's going to be live, yeah, on the live. People come on the stage.
Okay.
But obviously you have to do a silent disclosure so you don't say anything crazy. Because if you say anything crazy, your views and just things are just on you. I don't want no man coming there with some mad extremist view talking about something crazy, you know what I'm saying? And then try to get my thing shut down because I'm not getting popped down for none of these idiots.
You can't get shut down on if it's live. You can't control what comes out of people's mouths.
But I'm controlling. You made that statement. You're liable under this act that you're getting written off. Moving mad. We're not scared to speak our minds, but we're not stupid with it. Makes sense? There's a difference.
I hear you.
But you're on the live show thing, yeah?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, cool. So she says no. So she says no.
But I'm ready.
You're a scaredy cat. You don't want to speak your mind. You don't talk up the things.
Really?
You don't talk up the things. Nats is not talking up the things. What's going on? She's not talking up the things. Talk up the things. Voice of the trenches. Yeah? We got teas available soon. I'm saying trackies in it. Voice of the trenches. VOT. VOT. Because a lot of these girls are VOTs.
Oh, really?
They're VOTs. Not bots, they're VOTs.
Sorry,
Voteering.
ladies. Sorry, ladies. It's a bit rude.
Who's rude?
You're calling these ladies fots.
No, I didn't say. I said some women are VOTs.
Some women are fots. And they own it.
They're gonna, I guarantee that the comeback is a lot of men are VOTs.
I mean, women and men, but men mostly.
No, women mostly.
Do you think?
Women bust it open more than men do.
No way.
All right, let me tell you something. Women have the control to sleep with men. Men don't have control to sleep with women.
Yeah, because we can say no.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
when have you ever heard a man say to a woman, no?
Yeah, very rarely.
Stay away. Don't touch me. Please stop. I said stop.
So yeah, but this is the problem, yeah. So if you're in a relationship and a woman threw herself all over you, what are you gonna do?
You're in a relationship and a woman threw herself all over you. You better pray to the Lord. Depending on how sexy that woman is and how seductive she is. Women are very seductive creatures. You as a woman right now, you're telling me you can't seduce your man. You can't seduce a man.
I can seduce any man, but the problem is with that is you're sitting here talking the most. I see you on your TikToks and your lives telling people that you respect your woman and you're loyal and all the rest of it, and then you're gonna sit here and say if a sexy woman put it all over you, you're gonna ask Allah to stop it.
Who else is gonna save me from that plot?
Yourself.
Nah, bruv, you need help. You need the Lord's guidance. That's the moment that I make dua to my Lord. I say, "Oh my Lord,
so when
save me from her plan."
When your woman finds out,
because I've been in situations
when your woman finds out what you've done, and that ends your relationship, why do you have to jump to
finish? Why couldn't the Lord have saved me from her? Why couldn't the Lord have saved me? That prayer that I made.
Because the response you gave, yeah.
What did I say?
You're just gonna pray, is what you said.
Yeah, that's the best thing I can do in a situation
that you've got no self-control and you can't stand up.
Woman trying to take me out, man.
Why have you even got yourself in a situation if you're in a relationship?
That's a good point. That's the key to what you actually said. The key point here is, why did I put myself in a situation where that sexy woman can do me like that? And you're right. That's what you don't want to do. Keep out of mad situations, men and women. Women as well. Don't put yourself in a situation where sexy you that's moving mad. Yo, bitch, let me tell you something. And he's
but women have more control than men, though.
No, you don't.
Yes, they do.
No, you don't.
Loyal women have control, bro.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they won't.
Yes, they do.
No, you don't.
Whatever.
No, all the blood.
When you know you want somebody and you're ready to settle with them, it doesn't matter how sexy a man is. You do not look at them in that kind of way. But why would you? You can appreciate someone's beauty, but not to be sexually attracted to them.
I'm keeping it real with you. I want to say this to you now.
Go on.
You can never stop a man, from wanting a woman.
So, okay. How many women do you want being in the relationship that you're in?
What do you mean, how many women do I want?
You just said you can never stop a man from wanting a woman.
Yeah, wanting a woman. I didn't say woman. Woman.
So when you're in a relationship, say for example...
In a marriage.
Yeah.
Go on.
So you're out somewhere and your friend's introducing you to a room full of people and you've got to be in this room for a couple of hours and then there's this sexy ass woman in there. So you can't prevent the situation because you're there for your friend, and then she's putting herself all over you. What do you do?
What do you mean? What do I do?
What do you do?
How is she putting herself all over me?
She's putting.
Look at my face. I got the "don't approach me in the wrong way" face.
Do you think some women are crazy? They'll just come up to you and put their hands in places.
Any woman that moves like that, she's just a fot, and she makes me think she's a jezzy, and she does.
They are,
man.
But that's
so if you beat bare man, I don't find women that everyone finds attractive. If I'm honest, a woman's attractiveness to me is not even in that. It's in her brain, like how she thinks. I like a woman that has a good brain. I like a woman that don't stress me out. There's bare things that I like. I like women that are relaxed with it. You know what I'm saying? A woman that just like I can go like. I might not answer her calls and she's cool. It's not like it's the end of the world. I hate pressure in relationships. And I think when you suffocate your partner into pressure, you make the person start to dislike you. You don't realize it, especially as a man. I'm telling you, all the women out there, I'm telling them, stop applying so much pressure to men. Because, all right, the man might live up to your pressure, but he wants to be in a place where he feels relaxed.
But women find it hard to do that because, especially women that have been cheated on in the past. If you haven't been cheated on, it's easier if
you've been cheated on before, then you should know that you might get cheated on again. So guess what? You might as well enjoy the moment.
But it's the hurt that comes with it that the women don't want to go through again. So it's they can't help it. It's human nature.
If you've been hurt once,
it's once bitten, twice shy, bruv. You can't help it.
But I'm saying once you've been heartbroken, you can't get heartbroken again.
Of course you can if you open up your heart again. It's just harder to open up your heart.
Nah, man. I feel like this is my honest opinion, yeah. A girl hurt me once, innit? I'll keep it real with everyone out here. So she hurt me. She broke my heart, bro. I'll be real with you. I don't think you ever heal from heartache. I think you learn how to live. You learn how to live, but you don't actually heal from heartache.
But you just
because
make
you've
sure
given
that you don't
a large
go
part
through
of
that
yourself,
again,
especially when you come from the roads. And I always like to say this.
But you're aware of that. So the signs of what you've been through and what gave you that heartache, you know, you're not gonna. If you see them signs again, you're not gonna continue to go in that direction.
I don't think so.
How? How do you work that out? Of course you're gonna. Once bitten, twice shy, bruv. You just don't do it. Which is why all these women are paranoid and get into mad arguments when more often than not the man probably is cheating, to be fair. But that small percentage that ain't, they're still giving them the headache for it. They're insecure. It's insecurities, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Women, they're insecure.
What women are insecure?
Most women are insecure. For a woman to not be insecure, your man has to let you know, and without saying, and it's not words, they have to show you that you're the only person that matters to them.
And how do they do that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
How do they do that?
I don't know. Every man's different. But that's what you need to do, innit? Words don't mean shit.
Okay, so you're saying, this is your thing now. This is what you're trying to say. You're saying that a man basically has to show a woman everything.
No, just show them that the love is enough.
What do you mean?
When a woman thinks that their man's cheating, yeah, they feel like that they're sharing the love that they're giving them with everybody else.
No. Listen.
You're sharing your man.
Let me just break this down to you, lot. Because I know
else.
no one's going to be real enough to say this. No men are ever going to be real enough to say this on camera. But men fuck women and have no emotions attached. You women have sex and you have feelings attached. Mm-hmm. That's the difference between us and you. A man could fuck 10 gal but love one. They're nothing. It's just the nut that he wants to bust.
But why though?
I know. Look, there's so many reasons. I couldn't go into every reason with you because it won't make sense to you. You're not a man. It will never make sense to you, ever. And try to contextualize it will never make sense. And I don't promote promiscuous behavior just for the record, yeah. But I'm just giving you a reason of why, yeah. That's why when a woman has an affair against a man, it's deeper than when a man has an affair with a woman.
100%.
Because a woman, her pussy is tied to emotions. A man's penis is not even tied to nothing. That's why you can stick it in bare different holes and not even care. Man's just watering bare plants that shouldn't even be watered. He's fertilizing land that he should have never been. And that's called the forbidden lands.
So if a man is aware of this and is aware of a woman's emotional ties that's connected to her vagina, why do they cheat? Why do they put the woman through it if they know that they're gonna be emotional and have emotional ties? Be real with the woman from the get go, innit? Don't make them think that she's your woman.
All right, let me just let me say something to you. The reason why men lie is because women love lies. Men lie to women because women like lies.
No. I don't know where you get this information from. What do you mean we like lies?
Women like men to lie to them.
We don't.
Yes, you do.
We actually don't.
All right, cool. She says, "How's my bum look? Has it gone flat?" Yes, it's gone flat.
Yes,
You're
tell
dead
me,
out
please. Tell me. Because
how do I look today? You look fucking horrendous,
yes, bro. Tell me, because I'd rather know.
How was the sex? Your pussy shit.
Tell me.
See? So how are you going to be able to handle all that realness he's giving you?
I would.
How do you think I'm as a parent? You're a shit mother. Like, do you see where I'm going with this? Like, if he...
Don't get me wrong. In the way that you're saying it, it would piss me off if I had to hear that. But if my man...
Even if I said it in a nice way, women will find a way...
No, if my man is telling me that...
How's he meant to say?
That's a problem, babes. So I want to fix it.
Babes, yeah? I don't think you're...
No, babe, your ass is getting a bit flat still. Think you should go gym? Yeah. Or look in the mirror. Maybe I do.
Do you know what? I've got to the point in life where a woman's looks and all that is not the most number one priority to me anymore. It's what's inside of her brain, because I'm trying to have a wife with children. So how she looks is not important. But how she acts with my children is the most important thing.
Of course.
Her interaction and how she is as a person That's to me more important than any looks.
Yeah,
I'm
I
at that
agree
age
with
now
you.
where I'm talking like that. I'm not at the little boy age where it's all about looks. Because if I was a little boy at 21, 22, it's all about looks, isn't it? I want to be with the pengest girl, biggest back. You know what I'm saying? I want my thing's got to be a stunner wanna. You know what I'm saying? But right now, at this age where I'm at now, like, I don't want the pengest thing. I just want the girl that's got the realest mind and that never gives up. And I think a lot of men, as they get older now, they settle just like women. They settle. You know, a lot of people that's in relationships settled.
Yeah, they.
You know what I'm saying?
People do settle.
Whether they're happy or not, that's not my business. You know what I'm saying? I hate when other people's like, oh, they're not happy in a relationship. Oh, I've seen too much broken relationships. I'm like, what? How's your relationship? A lot of people always want to judge other people's relationships like it's perfect. Like someone will be telling their friend here, oh, leave him, leave him, leave him.
Yeah, I don't tell my friends to leave at all.
You look like one of them girl out on your friend's phone telling her you should leave him. You're better than that.
Not their partner or their children's father. No, if you're linking somebody and there's red flags, yeah, I'll tell you to leave.
What is a red flag?
That's a whole nother show.
Woo! Let's get to the session.
That's a whole nother time.
Nah, we're getting into it. What's a red flag to you?
There's bare red flags.
Go on. Bro, she went into the...
That's a red flag right there.
That's not a red flag. Look, my phone's like that all the
I'm
time.
not saying for you. I'm just saying.
I'm saying that that's
if
not
a
a red
woman
flag.
is not in a relationship, yeah, and she's not at the level where she's trusting her partner, a link. If man's sitting with you and he's trying to gas you to tell you that he wants you to be your woman, if he's sitting there and the phone's on silent, that's a red flag, bro.
What?
Lies.
Say that again?
A liar. I don't know. But do you know what? Yeah, do you know why I don't have much answers for you? Because I haven't really done all of this. Like, I was in a relationship for 15 years.
So you never saw red flags in your relationship?
In my relationship, I wouldn't have known what a frigging red flag was when I was 19 and I got involved with it.
Of course, but now you're older, you can be able to identify that. And if you're not, that means that you haven't got
100%.
wisdom. All right, so cool. So tell me some red flags. Let's get to it.
No, because this is my personal business airing out on.
No, I'm not saying your personal life. I'm saying, what do you class as a red flag in a relationship? You must know. She's got bare mad things in her head. She won't say bare things. Look at the things upon her face. Look at her, look at her, look at her. Look at her. Bare things are going on in her head, fam. Look.
Don't look at me.
Bare things are going through your head. Go on.
Just don't put up with no bullshit, ladies. That's all. No disrespect. Don't have it. Just walk away.
You're telling gal that are unstable mentally to walk away from something that might make their minds even go worse into a spiral of darkness.
No.
Not every woman walking away is the
That's
best
not what I'm
situation for
saying.
her. I mean, let's keep it real though.
We're talking about...
Have you seen any of your friends walk away from a relationship and spiral out of control? Be real. Look, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Be honest. Be honest. Say
Yes,
God's
I
honest
have.
truth.
I have.
And she's gone off the rails. She's fucking bare, man. She's moving mad, and she just moved. And she's just moving mad.
I don't know
emotionally,
that many
mentally.
women, to be honest.
Oh, bruv, look, you must know of people, man.
I
Come
do
on, we
know
all
of people, but to know what they go through, like drinking and fucking bare, man, I don't get involved in people.
But I'm saying, have you heard them stories? Yes or no? Come
yeah,
on,
I've heard
it.
stories. But who knows if they're true or not? I don't listen to stories.
Most of my exes, when I see them now, they look like crackheads, bruv. I have to really assess my life. I go home, I look in the mirror for a few hours and I say, what the hell was I doing? She didn't even glow up. She hold up. She's like Skeletor. What do you know about leaving, man? Looking, flipping like Beyonce. I see you like 8 months down the line, you're all skinny looking like a fiend. You all looking like, I'm like, raw, like, I'm all saying, raw, what, you need some money for food? Like, man stopped at the lights, saw her and said, raw, like, you want to get some food? Like, Don looked at me like, what? Don was ready to jump in my whip. She looked hungry, fam, like she ain't eating, fam.
So why didn't you take her home?
I ain't taking her nowhere, bruv. She's for the streets.
She's your ex, though.
I don't give a damn. She my ex. You heard it?
Should have fed her.
Yeah, what you said?
Brought her some
ex.
clothes.
You know an ex.
Yeah, but you know when you love someone, you never...
Nah, cool. That love's gone. Done out here. Your love's gone.
Yeah.
I'm saying, you know, bare gal that left their man and they did not glow up. They went mash up.
I mean, a few. Maybe a few.
I know bare gal. That just finished. They're done out here.
They let themselves go a little bit.
Of course they did. Because walking away is not always the best thing. Sometimes fighting for what you love is the best thing you can do.
I agree with fighting for what you love.
Fight for what you love.
But when there's level, like, if the man is disrespected you and he's never in the house and he's with all different women all the time, like, there's fuck ups, yeah, mistakes. But when it's consistent and repetitive, you can't stay there.
Let me tell you
never
something.
gonna be happy.
And this is gonna be deep. You can't tell someone what makes them happy. And just by that person's presence being there for 2 hours, 3 hours, might be the only happiness they get for the week.
I understand that, but at the same time, that one same person
doesn't matter.
can still give you 10 hours of sadness, and then you've only got 2 hours of goodness to balance it out.
I'm saying to you, it's not every time we get involved in people's relationships, it never ends well. The one key secret that my mum told me to her marriage, was
keep it personal.
She kept everything in house.
Yeah. I know that though.
She told me your dad's like this, your dad's like that, but then she would praise him at the same time. Does it make sense? But it was in house to her children. It wasn't to flipping every stranger. She went to Miss Gray's house and told Miss Gray about my dad. To Miss Gray, to everybody else, my dad's the saint of all saints. Best husband ever.
I think women have to learn that for themselves.
What, to keep their household secrets in their house? I think a woman ain't shit
100%.
if she's flipping out there telling everyone about her business.
No, if a woman doesn't already know that, she will have to learn it. The experience will teach her that.
I proper didn't like one girl. She used to always tell my business to all of her friends. She'd make, you know what she'd do? She'd make friends, like, she'd make friends with you right now, yeah? You be a friend for 1 month. Second month, she'd be telling you everything about me. Like, to the point where you feel like you're having sex with me. Yeah. That's how bad one girl was that I had in my life.
Friends stuff like that at all.
And then when I found out, I went through her messages. You know, like, this is my thing. If I go for a girl's phone, yeah, I'm never going to see what man she's chatting to. You know what I'm doing?
You can check the female body.
The best friend's name, I'm going into that chat and I'm reading
everything. She tells everything.
I read the chat, what she was saying against me. Oh my days. She said I was this, she said I was that.
Yeah, you won't find none of that.
And then I was hurt. You know, I was so hurt because I was like, raw, like, you said all this stuff against me, but I lay with you every night. Like, like, you really felt like this. Like, you hate me. Like, you hate me. Why? I never knew you hated me.
You got all the talk to vent to other people, but you
hate me, bruv. You hate me. That kind of hurt me, you know, when she done that. Because I was thinking, raw, like, I know I'm not perfect, but cuss me, innit? Cuss me to me. But she was making everything seem like it was cool, and I was scared. I was like, this woman could have been poisoning me for months. Yeah.
You said poison.
I've been feeling a little bit funny lately. I've been having the runs. This girl could have been killing me because the way she felt was mad.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
And a lot of things were deleted. Like, she deleted a lot of stuff. You could tell deleted chat because it doesn't make sense. Like, you know, when you're reading a conversation and it goes from one place and like thing, but you're like, what? Like, you've been deleting because you are being smart. If he ever does hack the phone and sees this, it's done.
A bad thing. Yeah, I don't understand girls that tell their friends everything. I don't. I'm not that person. Like, me and my friends don't talk about what me and my man talk about. Unless I've got to do something with my friend and my man, then we'll discuss it. But other than that, no.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to all the women out there that don't spread their business and keep their household secrets in with their man and their man alone. But we're going to finish here. But check out Nats's new show. It's called
DM Me.
And what is it about?
Man sliding in your DMs.
It goes down in there.
In the DMs.
It goes down in there.
DMs. It does. It pops off, guys. Just stay waiting. It's coming. It's definitely coming.
Shout out to everybody. Check out the Spotify. If you haven't gone to the website, rarehub.co.uk, go check it out. This is where we are right now in the Palace of Dreams, in the world of dreams with the best cameras and the best lighting. You don't know what it is.